Barnabas was founded about 1986 by the local churches, really in response to people going from church to church looking for help with food, just basic things like help with their rent, their utilities. And so the churches got together and decided that an organization that was like a one-stop center would be the most appropriate way to deal with that. So they created Barnabas Center. So we started out trying to meet the basic needs of people in need in this community. And over the years, we have become a much more comprehensive service provider, trying to meet all the needs, or as many needs as possible. And where we can't meet those needs, we partner with other organizations.
2007, I started making handcrafted beaded jewelry. I got my state license. I was doing shows, the different events and stuff, and I was doing really good.
Hey, Miss Joyce.
Hey, Miss Pat, how are you today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
I'm here for Pat.
Okay. I let her know you're here.
All righty then.
August of 2014, I ended up being life flighted from Fernandina, and I was in a coma for 5 weeks. I had an aneurysm that had ruptured in my brain, and I had a stroke. After being in the hospital 3 months, I had a tube in my throat for breathing. I had one in my stomach, is where they fed me. And the doctor finally told me that when I find somewhere to go, he would release me from the hospital. And when I asked him why can't I go back to the house that I was living in before I got sick, he told me that I couldn't be there because I lived alone. Eventually I left. I went to the homeless shelter.
We provide financial assistance with housing, utilities, mortgage payments to help people stay in their homes so they don't become homeless. Because if you become homeless in this county, you are in desperate trouble, because in the entire county, there's only one homeless shelter that serves 6 men and 6 women. There are no other places for children or families in this community.
That was the only place that I could go to. I had nowhere else to go. I came out with a walker, so I had to learn how to walk all over again. And I fell many a times. And people were passing by and laughing at me, talking about, look at the drunk lady with the walker, you need to quit drinking. And they would say everything to me, but did you hurt yourself? Can I help you? I just felt like the world had turned its back on me. Like I didn't like anybody, including myself. And I was just a very sad person.
We have never turned anyone away because we didn't have the resources to help them. If we don't have them, we will find a way to get them or connect them to someone who can help.
Somebody from here contacted the pastor of the church, because see, the homeless shelter is in First Assembly of God Church. It's in the fellowship hall, the women's part of it. They contacted him and told him that they were starting this class. It was life skills. And if any of the ladies wanted to come, they could.
We're a community center, and our community supports us. They want to make sure that people in this community are taken care of. And that's what makes a healthy community.
I was able to see my weaknesses through the class, and through the books, I've learned how to deal with them, and it took my coping skills up to a higher level.
Barnabas Center is one of the largest nonprofits in Nassau County. We serve over 5,000 men, women, and children every year. We have a staff of about 34 people, which is kind of small given the nature of what we have to do. But we also have about 200 volunteers that help us carry out our mission.
Like, how many adults are in your house?
2.
And how many children?
4.
We provide over 250,000 pounds of food to people, over 2,000 households a year, about 700 families a month through our food pantry. In our medical clinic, we serve about 800 unduplicated men and women each year. We serve over 300 families who are in crisis and can't pay their rent and utilities every year. So we have a significant impact, and we touch the lives of so many people in this community.
I wanted teeth. I was tired of being snaggletooth, and I needed teeth where I could eat. I'm back again. I got so tired of eating mashed potatoes and different things that were soft and yogurt and making milkshakes.
Okay, we'll put you right in here. Watch your step.
I was embarrassed. I had one tooth in the front. My friends that live here, because I was raised here in Fernandina, would take me out to eat. I'd want to sit in the corner where no one could see me because I couldn't chew properly, and it was so embarrassing. And I was tired of going to one dentist and another, and their prices were like $35,000, $45,000. There's no way I could afford that. I worked all my life, and everything was taken away from me in court. And I live on Social Security.
So we have become the provider for medical, dental, and mental health care for people who have no health insurance in this community.
I went to my kidney specialist, and he got on to me for losing so much weight. It was really painful. So I said, I've got to find someone to help me. And then I found Barnabas on my own. Coming here, they made it possible for me to get my teeth, and they were very understanding. And they worked out a program for me to pay monthly. Barnabas has wonderful people, and they should be very proud. It's just been wonderful. There's not many people that go that extra mile to help you.
Thank you, my dear.
They've given me more faith in people.
So we are not only changing lives, but in reality, we're actually saving lives.
I've gone from just being somebody in the shelter to being the program manager. And it was through these classes that helped me get myself together. They really, truly care. They do, all of them. From medical, dental, the food pantry, all of that. They really do care.
You know, we're an organization that feels very strongly about our values, and compassion is at the top of that list.
It makes a wonderful difference. It does. Now I can go to church and I can open my mouth and smile and sing.